Alright everybody, Shaun McInnis here alongside Tom McShea, and we're about to run you through a demo of the newly released Ratchet Clank All-for-One multiplayer beta, which is available to a select number of lucky folks right now. Tom, what do you say we get started?
We're lucky. How did we get this?
We have connections.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So this is a multiplayer beta because this is a 4-player co-op focused Ratchet and Clank adventure, but it's not the first co-op Ratchet and Clank,
no,
right?
it is not. The 4th Ratchet and Clank on the PS2, Deadlocked? Possibly Deadlock.
All right.
Either way, I played through it. It was great. But this is the first time 4-player.
So there's 2 different environments you can choose from in the beta, Luminopolis and Nast. We're going to go with Luminopolis. And we are going to make it joinable so that anybody can join our match halfway through the game, or at any point, really, they decide to hook up.
So I called Captain Quark beforehand.
You did. You dibs Captain Quark already, which was incredibly selfish of you, but I will forgive you all.
There's also
Nefarious, yeah. Nefarious is in here.
Great.
They're playing, you know, they're sort of having some fun with the characters in the game. Nefarious has obviously been the longtime villain of the series, but they're sort of uniting together under one common cause.
Makes sense. It's happened in other fiction things before. I'm not sure what they're doing to make it make sense, but whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. They've got great writers and a huge backstory and world, so I'm sure that it does make sense within the whole context of the game. There's a dude, I believe that thing is called the Zagroot, and he's basically the enemy that we're going to try to take care of in this level.
He's basically Cole McGrath.
He is.
I don't know if you got like the good ending in Infamous 2, but that's what he did.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, spoilers.
Spoilers.
That's how they link all their franchises together. And I think at the end of this, you ride the creature from, what is the Team Ico game? The Last Guardian. At the end of this, it's the Last Guardian.
Oh yeah, the kitty dragon.
Yeah.
All right, so the big change here that you'll notice right off the bat
I'm wearing a suit.
You're wearing a suit because you're the president. And you just immediately jumped off the ledge.
Oh my god.
We're going to see how the revival mechanic works. As long as one player is still alive.
I apologize.
As long as one player is still alive, then your team is still going. You still have hopes. Although I'm hoping that Tom doesn't continue to jump off the ledge. What I was mentioning before is that the camera is kind of scripted. It kind of moves in harmony with the environment, so it'll automatically adjust itself.
So does the right stick do nothing for you?
The right stick, you actually, later on when you get more weapons from the... oh, here we go, actually. We've got another guy who wants to join our game. So that's one thing to point out, is that the drop-in is not like 100% on the fly. You have to go back to the last checkpoint. Once a new player joins, but the checkpoints are pretty frequent.
Hopefully I can get past this really tough pit without dying this time.
Yeah, let's see if you can redeem yourself.
I don't know.
So we've got a complete stranger playing as Clank right now. We don't know how good this guy is. We're going to find out.
We're going to test him. We're going to put him to the limit.
Put him to the test.
So, correct me if I'm incorrect.
Okay.
This is the first game by the North Carolina studio.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. It's the
Okay.
first game by Insomniac North Carolina.
Because Insomniac California?
They're based in Burbank?
They were busy making Resistance 3, which was great.
Resistance
so they had to
3
like say, hey,
and-
someone else needs to make this.
Yeah. Alright, so what you do with this guy is you jump up and you hit the triangle button to do your
I
little,
hit the square button. They didn't tell me
your little
quick enough
energy
what to do.
leash there. Let's hope this Clank figures it out.
He'll figure it out. Oh no!
We got another guy joining as well.
Wait, but we didn't accept him.
He forced himself in.
Well, he is Nefarious.
Yeah, he's nefarious.
So that's, I mean, what are you going to do?
I know. That's just how he rolls.
He rolls thusly.
All right, good. So we've got a full 4 players now.
At some point we get guns, I'm guessing.
We do get guns. First we have to collect bolts because, like in previous games, you sort of purchase them from those vendors.
It's a very capitalist game.
It is. It's the future. Capitalism reigns supreme. I played for a while just single player, and it's something that you can totally do. You get a single AI teammate. In my case, I had Clank on my back, ready to help out whenever I got to a specifically co-op focused area. And the AI is smart. He knows when to help you out. But 4 players definitely the way to go because you get that banter between the characters. Oh gosh.
It's that crazy Ratchet Clank game.
I think this guy. We can hear this guy's audio.
Yeah, let's hope he, you know, if he doesn't have a blue streak in him. Let's just hope.
Yeah. Let's, can we mute that guy?
One of the city's luminoid conduits.
Let's see.
I don't believe it. Look down there. It's
I think you're in the
Not
wrong
as far as I
direction.
can-
I would have gone to member.
He appears to be
Member?
working with retired
Member
hero
list?
Ratchet Clank
And then,
Dr. Nefarious.
I don't know how to
Mute.
do it.
We're gonna mute that guy, and we're gonna mute this guy, just for your own sake, ladies and gentlemen. Continue. So that was the thrilling section of the demo where we navigate the menus and look for audio options.
What am I throwing? Because you have a wrench.
Yeah,
in there.
I've got my
I don't know what
signature
I don't
Omni
know what
wrench.
Quark is throwing now.
They've got their own unique weapons.
Well, no, but I was asking what my unique weapon was.
Your unique weapon is your sense of humor and your brash wit. I was mentioning before, the other advantage there is to playing with all 4 characters is that you're never truly down and out while you still have 1 player left. And so the more players you have going, the better your chances of continuing survival, at least in my personal experience. So here's one of the sort of co-op focused puzzles. You need to, so what you have to do is you have to do the, basically the stomp attack where you're in the air. Yeah, there you go. Later in the game, you encounter ones where there's like 4 of those things spread out, and you can never, in some situations, you can't get from one to the other in time, so you kind of have to coordinate with your team.
Okay.
For the airway. Come on, we gotta catch up.
Sure, I'll restore my health.
Nanotech. That's the stuff.
I am here.
Anyone need some nanotech? You got a whole
I can use
stockpile over here.
Yes!
It's kind of interesting this is the first online Ratchet on the PS2.
Right?
Since it's something that they had with the PS2 versions had that. The last 2 of them or 3 of them had online. I'm surprised I didn't go back to that sooner.
Yeah.
The multiplayer is actually pretty fun. I don't know if you ever played that. It's pretty good.
Okay, so this is an interesting vehicle section where you actually have to move around the vehicle to shift its weight, and there's a teamwork element where you have to make sure that you guys are moving in harmony.
Does my weight carry more because I'm Quark and I'm the biggest?
I would hope so.
Because I'm like half of.
You're a rotund gentleman.
Yeah.
Maybe not rotund,
This may be a
just
bad time to
fat.
mention this, but
not fat.
I haven't
It's definitely
driven in a
muscle.
while.
So move back to go around. Oh gosh.
I don't know. I mean, he's kind of just the Zap Brannigan of this universe. Like, he might be, you know.
Here's an interesting fact. This is the 7th massive creature. President Quark has helped
He hides it well.
Yeah. Well, he's wearing that suit.
He's got
It's nicely tailored. He's the president.
It's a
now?
slimming suit. It's a black suit. Very slimming. Yeah, he's a president. President of the galaxy. Oh god.
He's destroying the city. I see him. Come on, we're close.
So, I mean, I don't understand what my motivation is. I mean, I know I have to kill the big guy. But, like, why am I doing it?
Why are you doing it?
And why is Quark, like, yeah, why are they doing it?
Why are they doing it? That's actually a question I don't have the answer to.
I need motivation, Shaun.
The
Boring afterlife. Spend eternity spinning in your grave.
the levels in the multiplayer beta are not gonna spoil the story for you, so I think they're probably saving that for the full game. But basically, you're uniting under a common cause. I think, from what I understand, Nefarious was out to sort of defeat his arch nemesis, but then it backfired against him, and now they all kind of need to band together.
Okay, so it's basically Bowser's inside story,
Kind of, yeah, in some sense.
where you're like inside of someone right now.
All right, so here,
We surmise that these robots have chosen to take advantage of our distraction with
kill these robots.
and invade our city. Do I have to declare any of this on my tax return?
Yes, you do have to declare it on your
For the
tax
wrath
return.
of my crouching kitten style.
Just like you're supposed to declare Amazon purchases on your taxes. I like when the government trusts me to do good things.
It's awfully nice of the government, isn't it?
I know, it is.
Looks like our heroes found a weapon kiosk.
All right.
Yay.
So here we go.
What happened to
All got some bolts. Oh, he must have left our game. He was probably upset that I muted him. So I'll run you through some of the weapons in the game. The Darkstar Fission Tether, the Thunder Smack, Arc Lasher, Mr. Zircon, Warmonger. Lots and lots of weapons.
I love Mr. Zircon.
Doppelbanger. Right now, it seems we only have access to the Combuster, which will do the job nicely. So it's sort of, you can hit the triangle button to exit. It's a very democratic vending machine system. You all sort of go in it together and then leave together.
Okay, safety precautions, disclaimers, warnings, yada yada yada.
There's a little bit of a tutorial telling us how to use the Combuster, which is basically you just hold the R1 button and it auto targets for you.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Impressive shooting, citizens. You mastered the same technique I employed when I vanquished Dr. Nefarious.
Sorry.
There are some, it does some interesting things with the 4-player targeting. Like I played the other level, Nest, and there's one point where all 4 of you get onto turret guns, and you can actually see the other player's reticles even when you're playing online, so that you can all sort of like coordinate and make sure that you're aiming on the correct thing, because when you're all shooting at the same thing, it'll get dead faster.
Yeah.
Much like real life. So let's try to focus on the one on the right. Clank, you are just, there you go, buddy. Yeah. A damage bonus is awarded for shooting the same target. So teamwork pays off.
Congratulations, citizens. You are now certified to carry a weapon inside city limits.
Hey, we got weapon certified.
Through Firepower Initiative. Have a truly awesome day.
He's the mayor or the president or something now?
He's the president.
Is he elected?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Huh. I don't know if I would have voted for Quark.
Funny. Why would you ever not vote for Quark? If given the choice between like a really good president or a really funny president, I go funny every time.
Yeah, that is kind of true.
Yes!
The Zagroot has just been sighted making its way towards the Luminopolis power plant, and it looks like the unidentified robots are following. They must be here for the Zagroot. If you can come out from under your desk.
I follow the truth wherever.
Oh god.
Remember?
So basically we're just gonna try to take care of this guy as fast as we can, and success.
Looks like our heroes have acquired some new firepower. Do you think they'll be able to ambush the Zagroot?
If 3 marriages taught me anything, it's that deception and surprise are the key ingredients to any successful offensive.
You're so bad at marriage.
A politician's favorite word.
Surprise is nice. I don't know what the deception is.
Yeah, I'll totally get that bolt driver. Seems handy. Oh gosh. Who's the one on the right?
All systems are operational.
What is Clank doing?
Clank he's doing what he wants.
He is.
He's a free-spirited little robot.
This one's mine.
Big robots. Don't worry, little buddy. You're not dying today. Well, that guy is.
Yeah.
I got ammo.
What are the chances these guys are not coming?
Alright. These guys are a little bit more easy. I like to do the pound attack on these. Because they can't, well, they can jump. But
Well, what?
I just like the pound attack.
Okay. This seems reasonable.
Let's take this moment to check in with Born Garblak about the mysterious robots tracking the Zagroot. Minister Garblak, any ideas as to who...
So is there any words this game is going to have, like, puzzly stuff, like the last game in the series did? Clank in Time, Crack in Time, whatever that was called?
Nothing on the order of, like, time manipulation puzzles. But they're more like, sort of like platforming elements where you have to work together. Like you'll get like the 4-player or the 4-person tether going on as you sort of like swing from one platform to the other.
Okay.
I've only played this particular level to completion, the one that we're playing right here, Luminopolis, and there's no like real puzzle things here. There might be in the other one, Nest.
Yeah.
Actually, so it's not like you're not really, as far as I can tell, solving puzzles that, you know, exist in the environment. It's more the puzzle of how are we going to work together to get across this gap. Like one of the guns that you get is the Vacuum 4000, which basically is a vacuum that you use to suck up your teammate into,
Whoa.
and then launch them across a big gap.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that, oh gosh, I hope we don't all die here. Nice. Okay, come back to life. I'm dead. Respawn. There you go.
I found ammo. Anyone need some nanotech?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things Ratchet's been great at through the years is the diversity and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it is very diverse.
Okay.
In my experience. I was kind of like skeptical about this game when I first heard about it because it's such a departure from the past few Ratchets. But I mean, I've been playing it online even with just complete and total strangers, and I've been having a really good time.
Well, that's cool. There's only these 2 levels.
Yeah.
Perhaps we can make use of those fusion turrets.
It looks like the heroes are attempting to use the fusion turrets on top of Zog Tower.
Citizens will remember former Minister of Defense Artemis Zog had them installed in the event of an attack by Dr. Nefarious. How's that?
Oh.
Let's weapon up. Plasma bomb launcher? Don't mind if I do. Alright, so here you go. Now you can actually select weapons with the right stick. You still have access to your melee weapon, you just hit the square button, but the R1 button is what you're going to use the weapon, the gun that you've got equipped. So we head to the right. And now is when it becomes a little bit more chaotic now that we've all got plasma bomb on.
It's pretty great.
Alright, so you have to be careful in this next section. We're about to fight the Zagroot, and he's going to sort of send these attacks your way where he's flipping these tiles up. Basically, you just want to jump over them once you see them coming. And once you get up close enough to him, you're basically just going to keep firing as constantly as you can. Remember, you can double jump, so...
Let's hope you find some nanotech too.
There's a chance I die.
You'll come back.
Yay!
As long as one of us is still alive. Oop.
Viewers may want to leave the room for this. Ratchet appears to be in a bit of trouble.
Ratchet's fine. Don't worry about Ratchet. Oh god, stay alive. Okay, so I would recommend just running back a little bit. Try. Okay, I'm back. We're good. This guy's tough.
I haven't seen President Quark take a few
Oh, right.
challenge that 7-year-old to a spelling bee.
We got ammo here.
I died. I'll admit, I died a couple times the first time I got that guy because
President Quark found
figuring
the
out the
nanotech.
rhythm of those little attacks that he uses.
Well, also, I mean,
But it's not ready to quit just
I want to
yet.
use the explosive weapon because it was a new weapon, but it was the gun that was preferable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can time that with everyone else a lot easier and you get the
Our
bonus.
station
Yeah,
manager, Harvey,
definitely.
has
And that's
just
sort of
pointed out
like
that a new luminoid
one of the
generator
biggest
has been
themes in the
installed
game is just
on
sort
that
of working
building.
together, timing your attacks, and making
that
sure that you're all
certainly
focused on the same
complicates
bad guy because it's way more efficient that way. Just like Cole McGrath.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is, oh god, more robots. Let's take care of these guys.
Free money. Politicians, take your word.
Hey, get away from my town.
I'm just gonna go melee on these dudes. Screw it. Okay.
I hope that, like, in real life, the Captain Quark guy is okay now. Or not the Captain Quark, the Inferius guy.
Right.
Like, what if he got hurt?
So you need to do your, stomp attack there. And these things only stay active for so long, so you kind of have to... Oh, actually, this is the thing I was talking about earlier. We have to do... So we have to shoot these blue energy dealies over here, so if you want to... Alright, let's do this. Now, those yellow guys, those yellow sort of plasma bombs up there are going to come our way, so we have to be careful about those. Oh gosh! One more. You guys focus on that. I'll try to take care of these. Actually, we're all three gonna have to go for that. Can we do it?
Yep.
All right. Now we go for this group. Your days are numbered, the group.
They're numbered at 1.
That? Oh god, he's not dead yet. So there's...
Oh man, it should have been like Bugs Bunny where I like lifted up one finger at a time.
We took care of him really fast there, actually. If you sort of like take your time, he continues to do those ground pounds, and these tiles will like move left and right, and it's kind of echoes the boss fight earlier. All right, there we go, and that takes care of the Luminopolis level from the Ratchet and Clank multiplayer beta. And here we are, just sort
Go Quark!
You killed the most enemies?
Yeah, I'm the fattest. And I got the most co-op points.
Remember that time we had Nefarious in our game, but then he died and...
Yeah, I'm a little worried about him. We're going to have to figure out what happened.
Poor Nefarious. Noob, most deaths. Ah, that's fine. I'll accept that. All right, guys, so that does it for our run-through of the Ratchet and Clank multiplayer beta. Tom, thanks a lot for joining the fun.
Thanks for watching.
All right, everybody. If you haven't checked out all the other Ratchet and Clank all-for-one coverage, make sure to head over to the game space here on GameSpot.com. Thanks for watching, everybody.